will create a knowledge base library. First, we create a tree collection. Call it Documents. Click Submit. In the Documents collection, we will see the collection presented in a tree structure. It includes the parent and children association fields. Go back to the home page. Click UI Editor. We add the document management page and select an icon for it. Set the icon. We also set an icon for the task management page. Enter the document management page. We add a table block for documents. In Configure Columns, we currently have no columns set. Enable Filter and Add New. Go to Data Sources. We add basic information to the Documents collection. Add a document title field. Use a markdown type for the document content. Enable all editor toolbar options. Submit. Then add a document status field. Set it to single select. Add 4 statuses: draft, published, archived, and deleted. Assign colors to these statuses. Click Submit. In Document Management, we enable Title, Content, and Status. Disable the Content column since we don't need to display it. Before setting up and adding the document library, we first go back to Data Sources. Under Data Sources, configure the Documents collection. Add an association field, which is a many-to-one relationship, and link it to the tasks collection. Set the target key to Task ID. Click Submit. We can modify its display name, changing it to Task ID. Click Submit. Go back to the Document Management page. Set Add New Block and choose the current data collection in form. Enable the title field, content, status, task, and parent. Make simple adjustments to the page. Set it to display the task name instead of the ID. Also set parent to show title. Click Submit. Add a sample record for testing. Set title to File 1. Assign the task you created earlier, such as Document Demo. Click Submit. The block now supports delete. We also add an edit button. Then add another record titled File 2. We've already set the parent data. Now let's add child data. File 1, Chapter 1 under File 1. Keep the task as Document Demo. For parent, we can choose File 1 or File 2. Here we select File 1. Click Submit. It appears in the table block, but not yet in a tree-structured format. We can enable Tree Table here. Set it to Expand All by default. Adjust the column width. Under Actions, we can allow it to add child. The basic document tree structure is now displayed. When adding a document, we need to set up the Add Child button block. Here, under the block settings, we can mark Add New as a template block. Click Add Child. Select Duplicate Template to copy the template. Set the Submit button. When we choose to add a document, the parent document is automatically set to the current document's title. For the task field, we inherit the task assignment from the parent document. Set the default value. Choose Current Form, Parent Task. Click OK to automatically match the parent document's assigned task. We add File 2, Chapter 1 under File 2. Set status to draft. Assign the task corresponding to the current parent. Click Submit. You can see the settings have taken effect. Next, we associate the document library with task management. Open the task management page. Click View. Add a subtab under View, named Document. Under Document, we need to add a block. Go back to the Task Document Management page. Save the table block as a template block. Under the Documents tab in Task Management, in View Task, we add a table block. Select Documents, then choose Duplicate Template. We must select Duplicate Template here. If we choose Reference Template, changes to the current block will also apply to the Document Management page. After adding it, we set the data scope in the upper right corner. Add a condition equals the ID of the current pop-up record. Click OK. When previewing other tasks, there's no data under Task Document. Tasks associated with the document library appear here. Click the Add New button. Under Add New, we need to set the task field to the current task being viewed. Set the default value. Choose Parent Pop-up Record. Click OK. At this point, the task is the name of the task we're currently viewing. Here, set it to read-only mode, a simple read mode, so it cannot be changed. Hence, when we add a document, the task name remains the current task's name. Now the page is configured. Check Other Tasks, it shows the current task name. In configuration mode, we can also rename the subtab. Click the label's Edit button. Rename it to Documents. A single task can have multiple documents. We can move the Actions column to follow the Title column. Then set the pop-up size of the View button. Set it to large. Click View again. Go to the Documents tab. If dragging doesn't work, we can reset it. We can also set a width for the Title column. Now, the Documents table block will be clearer and more intuitive. As business data grows, we store more documents. Finding a specific document directly might be difficult. In the Knowledge library, we can add a filter block. Add a block, and in the filter block, select the Documents collection. Configure fields. We choose Title, Status, and Task. Here, we can display the task by name. Adjust the block layout. We enable both Filter and Reset buttons. Place the filter block at the top. Now let's test by filtering status, which might not work immediately. We need to link the current filter block to the table block. Open it and do a simple filter. Filter documents where status is published. Click Filter, No Documents Found. Remove the status filter and search by title. File 1. Click Filter to display the results. You can also reset. To make the documents in the library more secure and standardized, we can set different permissions to access them. Different roles and users can view, edit, or delete documents. However, we will soon modify the Documents table, adding features like news, announcements, etc., so we can relax permissions a bit. Stay tuned for the next chapter, where we'll explore creating dynamic visualizations to track tasks effectively.